What could go wrong, really? Like, it'll be fine. Okay, so I spawned over here. I need to kill scavs. That's the only reason I'm here, but I'm debating on where I want to do that. I could go to dorms. I don't need to be at dorms, but I could go there. It's been a minute since I've been in dorms. This was a bad idea. Hold on, let me get the chat open. Facebook's having a moment. Okay, that's better. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Welcome back. I don't have any keys for this place. I need to search the filing cabinets. There's a couple things that I need, and I haven't found them yet, so if we could go through a lot of this maybe today and see if I could find them. Oh, I brought the extra helmet in. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess, okay. Yeah. I don't think I need a 103 key. Maybe. Then I could probably get the YouTube chat open. I don't know what that is. I can't see the alert. It keeps doing that, and I have no idea what it is. Oh, the screen's fucked. How long has it been like that? Well, it's fixed now. I don't know why it does that. Did I buy the upgrade? I haven't bought the upgrade. What upgrade? No, you're asking someone else about an upgrade, not me. Like the Tarkov upgrade or something else? What's up, Beams? How you doing, man? It's been a minute. I've been alright. You know, contemplating life. Debating on finding a job, a real job. There's someone running around out there. What about yourself? How you been? Nothing wrong with extra money? I mean, I don't know. I haven't done any streaming or gaming for so long that I just need to find I need to either get really obsessive with content creation again and make video content, but every time I sit in front of the computer, I just don't want to do it. Like, I almost didn't even stream. Like, I was like, do I want to stream? And I was like, I better. Because otherwise, I'm just going to sit there and do nothing. I was like, well, I've been doing that for 2 years, so maybe I need to at least do something. Oh, I do have water. Yeah, I got a 206 key. Is that 3-story? No, that's 2-story. That's where I'm at. I need that for a quest. That's the water room. I need that later. But I think like job searching is kind of rough lately, depending on what you want to do. As far as like my experience goes, finding a job where I live with what I've done is a little bit more narrow, a little bit more how'd I phrase it? A little bit more difficult because a lot of them are like, I do like social media stuff, social media management, things of that nature. But the problem there is most of the positions, they want to hire you and they want you to like work for 40K a year, but they expect you to do the job of like 6 people. It's like, wait, you want me to run the website, all the social media channels, do all the community service stuff, like customer service stuff, I should say. And then you want me to do all the posting and everything else too, plus like marketing strategies. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like that's, what? like what are you offering? Like, it's crazy. But I think that's just where I live. If I moved to like LA or New York or somewhere else, I think it'd be a little different. But I don't know about that. Oh, an MPX. I'll take it. Like, I don't think social media is like hard. I think the problem is a lot of people don't understand what it is, and they just assume, oh, it's online stuff. Okay. I don't know if that guy's cheating or just waiting. Or is that a bot? I should have brought more meds. I fucked up. I think he like just knows. It's weird because he's like throwing nades. Like exactly where I'm at. In a limited industry. You still in the same house? Yeah, I'm in the same house as long as I can afford it. Like, yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, it kind of seemed like he was cheating, but I don't know. I haven't played much. I'm like level 8. So the wipe's not going well for me because I played like 10 games. I don't have any heals. Oof. That actually is going to be a problem. I just need to leave, but I don't know if that's going to work. I think I'm going to die. Is ZBO13 like the gate back the other direction? Or is that something else? I guess I could go to Trailer Park, right? Oh, that's ZB11. What's 13? Oh, that's the underground one. I guess I could go all the way to Trailer Park or Crossroads, but I have to go that direction. I just don't know how that guy lit me up like that. Like, he knew I was in here. Saw that coming. A remote social media job. See, that's the hard part. I'm trying to find one. I applied for a sales job at a completely random place, and they fucking called me. It's a car dealership, of all places. I'm not entirely 100% on board with selling cars, but they want... I think part of it was when I interviewed with them over the phone, they recommended like building out social platforms and increasing reach nearby locally, and it's like I think that's why they wanted me, partly because that's what I've done. But I was like, I don't really know if I want to sell cars. I think I'd be good at it. It's just customer facing and then sales. Why am I getting that frame rate cut? But if I could find a social media job that's like influence talent management, I would jump on it. But it'd have to be remote. I don't really want to move, let alone sell the house or move away from my family, because they just moved here recently. So I don't think that's an option. Yeah, so it's commission, but they have a flat salary as well on top. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I'd do it, but I'd have to work 6 out of 7 days, like 9-hour days. Well, more like 10-hour days. How's the scav still alive? I'm gonna die to a fucking scav, dude. What? I swear my bullets just don't deal damage. I didn't know where he went. I think I killed him, but I can't see the body, so I don't know. And I'm pretty sure I don't have Dead Man. It's here, but I don't have it. Well, the problem I think with car sales in general is people don't trust you. And, you know, it's sales, so everyone wants to make money. They want to upcharge you to some degree. But I think a lot of dealerships have negative reputations. Not the best experience, but I also think too, like when you buy cars, I think people generally just feel as if they're being taken advantage of regardless. Even if you give them a good deal, they don't understand. I think a lot of that comes down to them not understanding pricing. Like they think the dealership makes like $52,000 on every car. It's like, whoa, no, not quite. Maybe not that. Maybe not quite that. But I was surprised that they messaged me out of all of them. I was like, maybe I'd do that for a while, try it, see if I like it. If I don't like it, move on to something else. But it's local. So that's a big bonus. It's not social media, it's not something else. But the only issue with that position is I wouldn't have time to do content creation. I would have to pretty much become obsessive with it in order to make commission. And to do well. You're gonna have to go to Verdansk. I thought about it. I don't know if I want to play COD, but I thought about playing the new map to at least check it out. Like, I think I'm over Call of Duty, but when I say that I've been playing COD since, like, COD 4, it's like, oh, you've been playing it forever. It's like, yeah. But I mean, I don't necessarily mean I wouldn't play it. I just, I don't know if I'm, like, really eager to play it. Or marketing and social for real estate. Really? What do you do marketing? So what do you do on social media for real estate where you guys live? My family's really big into real estate out of Atlanta. They're one of the top brokers there. I have a uncle who does real estate, and they kill it. I would go work with them, but I'm not moving to fucking Atlanta. And I don't think they'd offer me a job. I'm not asking. But I thought about doing the real estate thing to some degree, being an agent, but it's like, it's all commission, so it's kind of scary. And I feel like I would blow through my savings, what's left of it, in order to do training, let alone maybe get involved in it by the time I need to. So I wouldn't make any money during that time, but I guess I could focus on social media in my free time and try to make something to pay my mortgage. But I think like a lot of the social media stuff for real estate agents comes down to like just presenting homes. I see people do like editing posts, house tour type style marketing trends. But I don't know exactly if they really need social media teams. Agents do videos and post on social and boost them for higher reach. Yeah. There was a company that was hiring a social media creator here. Like they wanted a social media manager but it was an interesting business. It was like, they did construction, but they would do like outside, like they did like pools, concrete work, and then they would do like patios that are like enclosed with blinds and other type of shit. And it was like, oh, like that's odd. So it was like, it's not just a construction company, but they were like looking for a social media guy. And I'm like, well, you could do that, but what do you really want? Like, you want them just to do before and afters and promote like before and afters on your social media? Like, that's pretty limited. And also the type of product they were selling is pretty, you know, very, very odd. Not too many people are getting pools installed, in my opinion. And I was like, I can make content for that. You know, and same thing with your outdoor patio. I've owned a Remax franchise in the country. They're hiring right now. Maybe I should come work for you. I saw they had an ad locally recently when I was like going through Indeed or something, and it's like Remax is hiring, and I was like, oh yeah. But I feel like there's just a lot of training, and then it's all commission sales, and it would take a while to establish anything worthwhile. Plus, most real estate agents make absolute dog shit money. Like, less than 30K a year. The good ones do very well. But they're also a very small percentage of the whole pool. I wonder if there's anything in that med bag. Oh, I didn't think Parmesan could be over here. Well, my scav killing days did not do very well here. I got absolutely hosed by that one player. Top agents in the country make 1 million. So my family works. It's like an extended family. Like it's a long story, but I'll try to simplify it. When I was like 14 or 12 years old, I guess I should just say like when I was in eighth grade. Maybe I'm skipping a part here. I was adopted when I was a little baby, just a little baby, like 3 days old. And I had my birth father passed away when I was, I think, in 8th grade. Yeah, it would have been in 8th grade. My birth father passed away in a car accident, and I met his family. So I met his brothers, you know, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. Grandparents as well, too. And at the time, they weren't doing real estate, but I had an uncle that got into real estate pretty heavily. And now him and his wife do it, and they run a practice, like an agency there. And they kill it. Like, they crush it. I would argue that they earn millions, like, easily. And they struggled for a while getting into that industry, and then it built up and they did very well, but they're pretty obsessive on it, right? And now it's a team, like both of them do it. But that's kind of the only thing I know. So it's like they explain it as like you just have to really, 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 really be aggressive in it, and then learn, and then eventually find a niche that you can kind of stick into, like most marketing, whatever. But once you somewhat figure it out and you get traction, it kind of picked up. But I think at this point they're so big now that they're fine. Like, they don't have to worry about anything really. Like, as far as just maintaining what they've built. But it's still stressful. They work all the fucking time. Like, it's crazy. But with Remax, yeah, I don't know how that works. Maybe I need to DM you. Because that would be a conversation I'd love to have. All right, so I didn't die. I don't know why I had that extra helmet. I think that was from a previous raid. I don't know if I want to ditch this because I'm going to run out of ammo. No, I still have a little... I guess I could use the HP ammo. That's what it's there for. Don't need the 206 key. I'm going to need a new painkiller. I guess I could just buy some pills. Do I have pills? My new account is so unorganized right now. Morphine, that helps, that helps, that helps. Heavy bleeds. But real estate's always been interesting to me to some degree. I mean, like, you make what, like 2 to 3% per sale? So if you sell a house that's what, 200K, you might make 3 to 6 on your sale, maybe. So that's if you sell one house per month. I guess your commission could be a little higher than 3, maybe. Well, 3% would be 6 grand. So if you sold 2 houses a month, that's 12K per month. So you'd make decent money, but the question is, could you sell 2 per month? Our average is 6.1, but we're in medium low income. So where I live is pretty funny. I'm in the Kansas City area, and I think our market's great, in my opinion. Someone's going to argue against that. But I'd say our homes, it's not like you live in Atlanta where my family lives. You know, their homes are anywhere between 400 to like 1.5 million. You know, like they're crazy prices depending on what they're selling, sometimes higher. But in this area, I would say it's anywhere between like 200 to 6. You might have a couple $1 million homes somewhere in the city, but I can't imagine they're trading hands very often. So I would say that you're going to probably sell on average somewhere between the 450 range would probably be like your mostly sold homes here. Just because of affordability, you know, jobs, market. There's a lot of old money in this area too, though. So there is a lot of industries too that pay pretty well. I think there's some tech industries like Garmin's here, and they, you know, those guys can buy rental properties and whatever else too. But my house was 200 when I bought it. I think it's worth like 300 something now. So the market's somewhat healthy in that sense. Like, it's still going up because of demand. But the question is, how many people are buying homes with 6 or 7% interest rate? Yeah, that's kind of scary. Because, like, if I looked at my house, I think my mortgage when it started was low. My interest rate was like 3%. And now it's like more, it would be more like 6.5%, probably, if you were able to buy a house now. I'd have to go look and see what it is at, but it's somewhere around there. At one point, it was like 8. And it's like, well, do the math. Like, my mortgage would be $2,900, $2,200 a month if it were that rate. Yeah, that's fucking insane. So the question is, how many homes can you really sell within that time frame? But I suppose if you get in the industry and you get used to it and you know what you're doing, you know, it starts off slow. You'd probably make 30, 50K a year. And then if you were able to be better at it and improve, you might, oh, I need to change that out too. You might start making more like 80 more consistently, but I don't know. It's a weird industry. Because, like, I feel like the pay scale is just so rough. It's so unpredictable because it's commission. Yeah, my armor's kind of fucked. Do I even want to repair that? Probably not, no. Interest rate's 12. Yikes. I don't know. The car dealership offer is interesting because I guess it depends on the payment, like what you get on your front end and back end sales. But the question is, could you sell 10 plus cars per month consistently compared to, you know, selling homes? like I think you could sell cars a lot easier maybe than homes. But your commissions are going to be way smaller. Way smaller. What's up, Kevin? Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday was on the 17th. I thought about, I was going to stream that day, but I spent more time with friends and family. And then yesterday I went to the gun range with my brother for kind of for a birthday, little mini celebration there. He just wanted to take me out a bit, which is awesome. You have to be analytical about the market and what market share you can realistically achieve to earn what you want. And then expand your area. That makes sense. The only problem I had, like when I bought my house, I just remember walking in and you like look at the countertop and then there were like 42 real estate agent cards on the counter. And it's just like, holy fuck. Like how competitive is that? At 300K, that's a 9K a month sale. Well, 9K a month, 3%. Yeah, if you get 3%, that'd be at 300K would be 9K a month. Yeah, but can you sell it? I mean, closing a house takes. I think you could do a 30-day close, but I want to say it takes longer than that usually. Because once you get into closing, anything can fuck it up. And it's like, oh, I have 2 or 3 sales lined up this month. They're in closing, and then next thing you know, all 3 of them exploded in your face. Like, yeah. Not great. And that's super common, you know, financing doesn't go through. Like a couple years ago, I wanted to buy a rental property when I actually had money. And I was trying to work on a deal there, and there was an issue with my tax statement. My previous accountants fucked it up. They reported my income twice or something, or they reported my Facebook income as personal income when it was supposed to be through the business. And I had to go through to try to fix that. And it was so fucking shitty because that company was like, well, you have to get your statement fixed and then reapply. And I applied like 2 or 3 times in order to do the financing. And I was making plenty of money then. And it's like, dude, this should be a no-brainer. And it's like, well, that's, you know, it's a 1099 from such and such Facebook, but they counted it twice here. It's like, so what's the problem? Like, but they're like, well, technically, we gotta do it this way. And I was like, oh, fuck off. It was just so super dumb. I thought I just heard somebody. We average around 8 to 12 weeks for closing. Yeah, that makes more sense. My closing, I think, took 60 days or less. It might have taken less, actually. It was very quick. But I also got lucky because the way I bought my house was fucking hilarious. I put an offer in and got told no. And then they said, we're going to go with the cash buyer. I was like, okay, go with cash buyer, whatever. And then they called me like a week later and they said that the cash buyer got cold feet because of the COVID lockdown. And I was like, that makes sense. And then they, I heard a footstep. And then they're like, we want to take your offer. And I was like, sure, sounds great. So I got really fucking lucky. But my agent was pretty solid. She would call my ass at like, I think like 11 o'clock at night one day. And she's like, I need you to sign these documents like fucking right now. And I was like, sure, why not? So it's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm going through signing all sorts of paperwork. The bank needed to have it in the morning. She's like, we need to make sure it's there so we don't have to wait, you know? And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, everything went pretty smooth with my closing. Like, I had the money at the time. My finances looked good. You know, everything was okay. So there were no speed bumps. Like, the only speed bump I had was, like, something with the house was wrong. And then they just had to correct a few things. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. So it wasn't anything too bad. Anyone need a teapot? But not everyone has a pleasant experience like that. Deceased estates? Wait, what? Like if somebody... When you say deceased, do you mean like somebody fucking dies? Or do you just mean like a shitty thing? Something different. And they changed the windows in here. They're a lot darker. I hear footsteps. He's like out front. I wonder if it's a scav. It's not a scav. Yeah, when the owner dies, the property is sold out to the state or the executor for like, yeah, that's what I figured. That'd be a crazy delay. Try to sell a house. And then 6 months later, you finally sell it 12 months later. I guess the idea as an agent is that you have such a reputation that you get so many leads, you know, within a month, like 10, 20 leads, maybe more. But you do that every month, and then, you know, 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 get closed each month. But one of the leads that you had 6 months ago is the one that is closing now. And it's just you have to build that momentum. That would be probably the only way I could see that realistically working very well. That's probably how you do that lead generation. I mean, it's the same thing in the car industry for sales from what I've found. It's like you have clients that you worked with years ago. You know, they're looking for a car. Their friends or family are looking for a car. You sold them a car. They come back. You know, if they had a good experience. I don't know, I hear a footstep out there. I just can't tell where he is. I'm gonna find out when he shoots me in the face. You live and die by your reputation. I feel like the hardest part would be getting leads for sales, because if you're an agent, how the fuck do you get people to know who you are? I guess you could call everybody. Like, I get text messages all the time about my property. Hey, are you still interested in selling? Or are you? And it's like, I've never even, you know, they're just trying to buy it and sell it and flip it, you know, and try to get me out of it and buy me another house. I think that was a scav. I'm surprised he closed the door, though. It could be a player scav. Explains the footsteps, though. Where I am, you need a marketing contract in your office with a building and pest report and emergency rating prior to meeting to marketing the property and finance to be approved. Interesting. There's a shitload of red tape for selling homes here, too. I mean, getting a real estate license is not hard. That's the easiest part. The rest of it, that's gonna be your bottleneck probably for a lot of people. But I feel like if I sat down with my family and asked them about it, be like, you know, I want to do it. What do I do? They'd probably tell me to get a license, obviously, and then try to find a large volume guy or like a dealer and then go work for them. I mean, like, what else are you going to do? What are your options, really? And then just work crazy hours to try to do whatever you can. I think the hardest part about most positions like that, unless somebody's there to teach you, figuring it out yourself is incredibly difficult. I didn't even know what my extract is. I do have ZP11. I find it takes 3 to 6 months for a dedicated rookie to build a momentum. Yikes. I could always sell my house and move back in with my parents. But that's kind of what my family member mentioned. The one that actually does real estate. He goes, my first year was rough, but he's like, it took me about a year to make a consistent income. But after that first year, I was doing very well. And then he's like, 5 years later, I was like the top percentage, like the top 1% of the industry. So he grew pretty quickly after that. But I think the timing was really good for him as well when he got involved. I think that helped quite a bit. But I also know how he works. So he's pretty aggressive. Why do I get so much screen tearing? I get a lot of screen tearing. That's crazy. Is that new? PvP? It's PvP. I thought about making an account and doing PvE just to relearn the maps a bit. And then some of the newer ones. But then I was like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Maybe. I got a 19-year-old rookie that's on her second offer in 2 months. Very proud and hope the deals go through for her. What's the biggest hang up that you run into? Is it financing? Like something just doesn't fucking check? Like, or is it like a house condition? You know, like something that they just refuse and they can't get like negotiated? Because I remember with my family, like he was explaining to me that he would sell like $1 million home, and one of the issues was like really fucking petty. It was something along the lines of they had like an outdoor fireplace by the pool and the brickwork needed to be fixed a little bit, and it's like, well dude, it's like $5K worth of brickwork, but the house costs $2 million, and the guy was losing his fucking mind over it. And it's like, that might sink the entire deal. I was like, that? Like, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, when you're working with these like more expensive clients, they tend to be a little bit more picky. Like a lot of people would not give a fuck. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. I just want the house. And then with them, it was like, nope. And I thought that was really crazy. But I've seen issues like foundation stuff where people are like, yeah, the foundation was fucked. They found out later. And then, you know, that kills the deal, especially in my area. We have basements and it's not great sometimes. And then it's like, oh, you guys need to get $25,000 worth of work done in here. And they're like, well, we're not willing to, you know, negotiate that out of the price. And then they just walk. I guess I wonder what, I feel like financing and all the other stuff would be like the biggest issue with buying a home. You know, something falls through with the money and then they just can't proceed. And then I guess maybe the home inspection and some other shit probably fucks it up too, potentially. Yeah, the petty shit people think. There were some things that were with my house that went wrong that made me mad, but I didn't find out until years later. They were supposed to take out, like, I own a ranch-style home. So it's got the front porch, the driveway on the side, and it's just like a long, long shape. But on the front of the house, there was the sidewalk that went from one part of the house all the way across the yard to the other part of the house. And the reason that was there was because the previous owner got mad at like the post office for walking across his yard and killing his grass. We have like hand delivered mail here. Like they walk up to the door, put it in the mailbox. It's not by the road. And it's like, okay, you know, that makes sense. It just looks a little different because you have this really fucking long sidewalk. But they had to redo the porch because the porch was broken. They had to redo foundation work they had to push a wall back, and then that killed the porch. And it's like, well, you got to put the porch back. It's like, do you want them to run the sidewalk all the way along the house, or do you want them to do, you know, just rebuild it and not connect it? And I was like, yeah, just take all that shit out of there. Just make it a normal porch. That'd be great. And then they did that, but they buried the sidewalk. They didn't remove the sidewalk. They just buried it. So they put like 3 or 4 inches of dirt on it, and then they put grass and then seed, and then they had straw over the dirt. But when we looked at the house, we're like, oh, it's great. Everything's fine. You know, they fixed all the problems. We didn't know. I didn't know because you couldn't tell. And then the water eventually took the dirt away. And then it's like, wait, you left like 40 feet of sidewalk here. And it's just like, wow, they cut corners. Like, fuck. So I could see how that would piss people off. But it's like, dude, that's expensive. Like, I got to go pay $5 or $8 grand to have the yard fixed if I want to do it now. And it's just like, god damn, like that's crazy. Had a seller whose kitchen burnt down the transfer process. So that shit the buyer withdrew. So I'll tell you a story from my uncle. This actually happened when I was there. He came to visit me here, and he was closing on a house that day. So somebody else was closing on it while he was gone. The neighbor had a tree service come over, and they cut down a tree. It took out a window. It damaged the shingling of the house, and then it damaged the gutter. It was like, it wasn't crazy. It's just like, oh, you got to replace this section of the gutter, maybe fix that section of the shingles, and then fix the window. But it was the next day is when that house was supposed to be signed and done, like completely closed. So he was losing his shit because he's like, I can't fix it. Like, it has to either get fixed today or we have to postpone the whole thing. And I was like, what? Like, you can't just, like, the buyer can't just agree and say it's fine. And then he's like, not really. So he was stressed out over it. And it was kind of funny because it's like the neighbor did that. And it's like completely out of his hands. And it's like, you just might have killed a deal that was supposed to be done tomorrow. And I was like, how, like, what are the fucking odds? Like something silly like that happens. And the damage didn't look that bad. It's like, okay, just replace the gutter. Like, that's fine. The window, you can have a new window installed. That's, you know, that's fine. So I don't know how they fixed it or what they did, but I'm assuming they found a solution. Okay, that was not the worst run ever, but I didn't really accomplish anything. I kind of want to keep that BP ammo because it's better than this ammo, but I also don't want to waste BP ammo on scavs. Ugh. But the whole industry sounds interesting, so maybe I should just get involved with it and see what happens. I could call my agent. She used to do it, and she was super helpful, super cool. And then I think she quit recently, though, because she had, like, medical concerns, and she needed to go back to a more stable health insurance supplied type of job. But she's been doing real estate for a long time, and she was very, very helpful. She sold my parents their house. But I think she'd be a good person to reach out to and chat with if I want to get involved with it. I can't imagine your kitchen burning down, though. Like, that's got to be so fucking funny. Here, within 14 to 21 days, the buyer signs the contract and they're locked in. If they delay the settlement or don't go ahead, they lose 10% of the price. Yeah, so I feel like if you fuck that up, you lose all your money, so they try not to fuck it up. 10% would be crazy. That's a pretty big chunk to lose. Like, there's an escrow account that you have to put money in here when you buy a house, and I think it's, I don't remember what it is. It's like a fee. It's something like $1,000 or something. It's a very, very low percentage. But you apply for the house, and if the house doesn't work and something goes out and you want to back out, you just pay that fee. And it's a very small fee. Like, it's not the end of the world. You just lose that initial fee. You keep your down payment. Like, you don't have to worry about that. That doesn't go anywhere. But that fee gets taken out. So that happens occasionally. And to me, that's not a big deal, but losing 10% would be nuts. It's like your commission here is only 3 or 6. Like, there goes all your money. I guess you could be a real estate agent from home too. Technically, you'd have to go meet people everywhere, but you could work away from your computer. Agent still gets paid and the seller keeps the rest. Happened to your aunt on a 1.3. Oh my god. Thanks for the 10%, I guess. Like the fuck? That's a pretty big chunk to lose. Make connections and help people. Your focus on your passion will do it well. I think it's just like sales in general. Like, yeah, you're selling homes, but it's not like car sales where you see so many people every day, like at like greater volume. But you just, I guess you can only do so much with selling homes. You know, understanding what the customer needs, what they're looking for, and then you have to kind of like dig through the market and be like, hey, this is what's available, this isn't. You know, and then just present the best you can. So you might be kind of screwed there. Like with my family, when my parents wanted to move, they had a hard time finding a house. We have a lot of split levels here, and they are getting older. My dad's 75, or will be. And he's like, I don't want, you know, a split level home. I want to find like a ranch, single story, you know, not a shitload of stairs. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It took like 6 or 8 months to find them a fucking house. And I looked at like, I don't even want to tell you. I looked at probably like 40 homes. Not even a joke. Like, I wish I was kidding. 'Cause I would go visit my real estate agent here, and she would show me the house for them. And then they lived like 6 hours away. And the idea was that, hey, if you're interested in the home, Dan will look at it, and he'll tell you if it's worth taking the trip. So they would drive like 6 hours the next day. If I was like, I think you need to see it, they would come look at it after I looked at it, and then they would put an offer in. It was nuts. And then when they finally found a house, oh god, they were asking for a shitload more over sticker, and there were 12 or 13 other offers on the house they were offering on. What's up, Doug? How you doing, man? And somehow their offer was less money, but it got accepted as like the third highest, and they gave it to them, which was fucking crazy. I was like, I don't know how that worked, but okay. Like, I think maybe it was something with the financing on the other two offers didn't look great. Maybe there's just a little, you know, hesitation for some reason that they didn't know about, but they took that offer instead. Unity? That's funny. How have I been? I've been okay. That's why I work for developers, all new dwellings and consistent ongoing business. What do you do for developers, Mr. Beams? I think we've talked about this like years ago, but I mean, it has been years since I've seen you. So, I mean, you know, okay, maybe not years. It's been a minute. Work on the design inclusions, then prepare marketing and selling to buyers that inquire. Wait, what? Oh, design inclusions. Okay. So you're selling like newly constructed homes based off designs that they're required, or something else? I think there's a guy out here. might be a scav though. Oh, there's a guy out there. Scavs open doors. I sell a piece of paper to people and they wait for it to be built, like in the American terms, a new condo. Gotcha. That sounds interesting. A good agent should be able to advise and seller on what applications are sound. Hold on. I wonder if he's on the second floor. Yeah, it's a scav. But he wasn't here earlier. Is he? Wait, where the fuck is he? Third floor? Oh, I guess they could spawn. Was that what happened? Do pre-qualifications. Well, pre-qualifications make sense. Did he just shoot at me through a wall? Okay, where is this guy? Like a recent sale of mine was 2.8 million for a 3 unit. Won't be done till next year. I want to know how much you make off that. That's insane. That's a scav. I just need like 7 of them. I'm gonna check for keys. I don't really need the shotgun. There's a quest I have to break one apart, but I think I'm just gonna unlock the market and then do it that way. So I just need to level up. Oh, I never checked. They're probably over in the new building. I don't like going over there because I don't know it yet. It's weird. There's a lot of like windows I can get shot from, and I haven't figured that out yet. I'll learn, but I just haven't done it yet. A good agent should be able to advise which seller on which applications are good, yeah. Commission. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's still a decent paycheck for like one sale, but it's like you're looking at 3 million and it's like here's two, like, point. He's somewhere in front of me. They could be behind that wall to my right, though. I don't know if it's a player or a scav. Hmm. That's odd. Dead one. Yeah, let's chat about real estate while we play. I mean, this isn't anything else that I normally didn't do. I do this shit all the time. That's the problem. People expect video games, and I'm like, hey, let's talk about financing and APR. I think I killed him. I don't know. I'm supposed to have an interview with the car company. They're going to call me back. It was a weird interview. It wasn't a bad one. I spoke with them over the phone for 15, 30 minutes. And then by the end of it, they wanted me to work at a different location, but they just hired new people at that said location. So they're going to try to squeeze me in because it's a more desired area. And I think they believe that I would be a better fit there. And I was like, I don't know if I'm like on the fence, like whether I want to do that or try something else. I don't think it would be a bad thing, but I think it'd be a little bit more stressful because you have to work 8 to 5, and then you have to stay till like 8 or 9 to close if you're doing a deal, and then do that 5, 6 days a week would be, and it's a normal job, but you don't have weekends off, and that kind of fucks me. He's proned out up top here. How is he still alive? Damn. But I was like, I don't know if I want to do that and give that a shot or not. There's footsteps back here. It could be a player. I think it's a scav. That's a scav. Do also get a 5K gift card tax free, so I can't complain. Wait, what? I want a 5K gift card. Hook me up, dude. Having fun, Hayden? Trying to figure things out? And another one. I need scav kills, that's why I'm here. So this is working just fine. As intended. Oh, I got a mustache. Alright. Is that a second scav behind him, or is that a player? It's a scav party. They can smell me. Not the name dropping? Oh yeah, I'm name dropping. What's up? I should play what? What game is that? Just moved to Australia and come work for you? Hey man, you give me a visa, I'll think about it. My mom and dad would be very upset. But, maybe. Oh, dress to impress. Yeah, that'd be funny, actually. I've seen a couple streamers play it. Some very popular streamers that you're like, would not play that. And they're like, nope, they're all over it. It was funny. But there's so many games right now. It's kind of insane. Okay, so yeah, I saw him play it, and people were like giving him shit. And it's like, dude, like you don't have any idea who he is. He'll play whatever he wants. This game's boring. This game is not for everybody. I'll be honest. This is a very technical, very nerdy, slow-paced kind of game. And if you don't like shooter games or realistic type military stuff, yeah, I would say this would not be your thing. But I played FPS games for so long. I'll even throw in free healthcare. Please do. I could take some free healthcare right now. That would be nice. Wait, where did I shoot that guy? I got turned around here for a second. No wonder I couldn't see him. My favorite brain rot word? Oh god. I don't know if I have a favorite. The skibidi toilet memes are pretty obnoxious. It's like, what? That whole word on its own is just, yeah, that's something else, man. Then again, when I was a small boy, we would do dumb shit, and we would say dumb shit all the time. So what's the difference, you know? I see a lot of people like getting mad at like these Zoomers and their dumb memes, and I'm like, dude, we had dumb memes and we were kids. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Like, we said stupid things all the time. Just how things go. This is different. I don't remember this being here. I'm boring. I'm leaving. Aw, breaking my heart. It's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you can always go watch Dress to Impress, though. It's up to you. I think I'll stick with Tarkov. You know, it's what I do. For now. Maybe I'll play it later. You never know. I have to come back. That one's dead, so I don't need to worry about that. A lot of rain, though. Alright, come on. Get out of here. I think I need like 6 or 7 more scav kills. You have this game on mobile? I doubt it. I don't think it's the same game. Sorry, bud. Can you imagine this game on mobile? It would probably make your phone explode. Like, actually. I want to loot the van over there, but I'm probably going to get shot when I do it. People always complain, dude. That's just streaming. It's also being online a lot. You don't really have to worry about manners. There's no repercussions, realistically. Like, nobody really punishes you for saying, you know, or just being rude. So you can just say whatever you want. And then it's like, okay, that's fine. I mean, you might get banned out of a chat, but, like, that's really about all that's going to happen. Like, how is he not dead, dude? He's dead now. It'll be fine. Put some Neosporin on it. I thought she was AI. I couldn't tell. I wasn't sure what was going on. I don't know if it was a person or not. Sometimes you get like weird comments from time to time and you can't tell. Nah, I don't think she was being that rude. She's just being whatever. Yeah. This is the only downside of Tarkov. It takes so fucking long to heal. At least I have a campfire to keep me warm. Have I watched the Halo TV series? Unfortunately. I've watched most of it. I think I stopped on the last season, like the newest season. Hello? That's so odd. Every time I move closer, he he's like, don't shoot me in the face. And just kept moving away from me. I got my task done, or at least part of it. I thought the Aquarius task was different, though. I thought you had to kill scavs. Or not scavs. I thought you had to do something with water. But I guess maybe they swapped it or changed it. But yeah, I saw the Halo show, like the Paramount one. The first season, I don't want to say it was good. Because it wasn't. Like, you're just like more excited. You're like, sweet, they're making a Halo show. They played Halo, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. We're getting a Halo show. And then when we got it, I was like, eh. And then it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Have I played any Delta Force? No. Well, yes. I've played a lot of Delta Force, but not lately. It's been on my list. I saw Stone Mountain playing a shitload of it recently. He shows up in my timeline on like Twitter and other platforms, and he's always on it. Like, always on that shit. So that's kind of interesting. But I've played it a lot. But I think with Delta Force, you kind of need a squad. Not entirely. You don't have to have one, but it helps. Oh, actually, I want that. It's a freebie. There's a dude with a shotgun in here. I'm gonna lose my mind. Some free meds. I'll take them. Wait, did they get rid of the computer spawn here? Like, there's this. There used to be a computer here. Used to be a duffel there occasionally. I think the duffel just swaps locations regardless, but I wonder if they got rid of the computer spawn. I wonder why. Or maybe they made it like optional, like it just shows up occasionally. There's a motor. How long are you gonna be on for? I have a 6-hour open starting and wait, what's a 6-hour? Wait, what? I'll probably be on for a while. Oh, you have like an actual like open house is what you're saying? And you want me to stream for 6 hours? I'm gonna need that $5,000 gift card for those 6 hours. I'm kidding. But I might be on for a little while. I haven't really decided. Probably until I get food. 5 o'clock now, but I could always get food and come back. I can always do that. That's always an option. Yeah, that's not too crazy. I think I've only been on for like an hour and a half. 125. That's not bad. They changed this too. The door's still here. Computers. At least one of them's here. 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Yeah, all my Australian friends or streamer friends that live in Australia, sometimes they'll want to play, and I'm like, dude, it's like a 15-hour time difference. Like, if you're in like New Zealand or just, you know, even more a little bit, I think it's like another extra hour or something. It's just like, fuck. Like, but yeah, that time zone is insane. Midnight here. Oof. It is 5 p.m. for me. It is not late at all. New Zealand is 2 hours ahead of me at the moment. Yeah. There's another streamer that streams from Australia. I mean, Drew, he's in Australia. And then there's a couple on Twitch that I watch occasionally, and I like always check in on them. And yeah, that time zone. Like, they'll start their streams sometimes around 8 p.m. my time, depending if they're up early. And then other times they'll start at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. my time. And it's just like, holy fuck. Those are some crazy hours. It makes it hard though, because like if you work a normal 9 to 5 and you want to watch somebody that's overseas, there's no way. Like you're gonna like, I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. And then that's like when they start streaming. So it's like, nah, ain't gonna happen. Okay, that was not the worst run. We could turn this in. Got a mustache. We got the shroud mask. Can I put that in the junk? I didn't think so because it's clothes. You never know. You gotta try. I thought I had a lot more BP ammo than that. I do. Why won't that let me top up? Is it because it's found in raid? Oh, that's probably why. There we go. That's really good ammo. That's like really good ammo. I don't know if I should be using that. Okay, what's the next task? Let's go turn this one in. She'll probably give me another one. Is that a daily? I need to do handgun kills. Find secure flash drives. Ah, fuck. I need to go find those. Those are annoying. Beef stew. Need to do that one. We could do customs again, but we got to go into that one area that I don't like going into. I'm gonna die if I do that quest, but whatever. It'll be fine. Have I tried PUBG lately? No. I haven't played much of any game lately. I've just been kind of dealing with my ADHD bullshit and being a sad panda trying to get my life in order on figuring out what I want to do. You know, going forward, it's like, do I want to do content creation still or give up on it? Or do I want to go get a normal 9 to 5 and actually just get away from it and then see if I want to get back into it later when I feel more motivated? But I haven't decided. And then the ADHD thing is annoying. I think I'm going to switch my meds again back to what I was on. I think I'm going to go back to the Adderall. All the other ADHD meds I have, they work, but they have more side effects, and I fucking hate them. So I'm just like, at least the Adderall doesn't have the side effect. The only problem with the Adderall is that I had a hard time getting it. It would be like you get one supply, then 2 to 3 months later, you can't get it for like 3 or 4 months. And then you would get it again. But by that time, it just wasn't effective because you're not taking it every month. So it was like you'd have it, you'd feel great, you'd do great, then you wouldn't have it. And then you'd get it again, you'd feel great, wouldn't have it. Then you go through like the withdrawal period again, and you wouldn't have it. And it just fucks with your mood, like a lot. Messes up your productivity. But I think on Monday, I need to give them a call. Fun times. PUBG, though, didn't they add like destructible environments recently? I feel like that's been a little while. I think it's been like 3 or 4 months by now. That was like the last thing that I saw with them was they added indestructible environments. What you up to, Keith? Watch Burnt Peanut, Tarkov streamer. Burnt Peanut's insane. He's very annoying, but he's just funny. So he's not as annoying as you think. He's actually kind of all right. But then I think it also depends, though, how much you watch and how long you watch. It's entertaining. But sometimes you're just like, okay, I've had enough. I'm out. I gotta go watch something a little bit more calm. But he knows what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to survive, and he's like killing me with a knife or something. Like I tried to do pistol kills recently on here with like basic weapons and basic gear. And I was like, I'll just run into factory naked with a handgun. I've done it before, it'll be fine. And like my first raid, I went into a factory and I had shitty ammo, like really bad ammo. And I'm like, I have to headshot some dude that's not wearing a helmet. You know, maybe I'll find another guy doing the pistol thing and it'll be fine. A guy flashbanged me with a shotgun and I couldn't see anything. I was just like, fuck, dude. Like, why'd you have to do that of all fucking things? like that, really? Like, come on. It was not great. It was not fun. I did not like it. Did not appreciate it one bit. I thought that was a flash drive for a second. I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah, he does die, but he does funny shit, though. But I think what makes Peanut so good is that he knows what he's doing. And he's funny because he's decent at the game. And he knows more about it than I do. Like, he's played longer, so he can be entertaining because he knows what he's doing. And then it's like, meanwhile, I'm just sitting here struggling to survive. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't know. Dying a lot. A whole lot. But it's okay. Can I go past this still or no? Oh no, you need a flare now. Never mind. You used to be able to run past that and go loot the body. Can you still do it, or do you need the flare? I think you need the flare. Scav there. I need to go to that building where they're fighting. That looks like a scav. I hear like my mic. I think it's like the voice comms, like proximity chat fucking up. I don't think it's mine, but I hear it like cutting in and out. Anyone need some magnums? Okay, it's a player. I lied. I thought it was a scav for a second, and I wasn't playing that right. I was like, that's a very aggressive scat, and then he fucking shredded me. That's why I pushed out like a dummy. It was a player. Interesting. 331 damage. He's hurt. And I honestly thought that was a scav. Oops. Now I gotta go play my scav. I should have just left with the stupid item I found and then put that down for my quest, but it's fine. I'll find another one later. I could use the 9mm. It's a terrible gun with shit ammo. Wait, where'd it go? Actually, I might do that. Run the P.A.C.A. I have a flash drive, but I can't use it. And if I do that, I won't have extra ammo. Maybe. I could do that. I was like, who sells it? I thought he sold headsets. Definitely not going to be him. I'm going to do the dumb budget run with the handgun. For the little shitty pistol that's going to get me killed. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I just need to kill scavs anyway. What could go wrong? Look at how good I look. I'm adorable. What do you mean? Also kind of hungry. Ay, dude. Internet sales professional. What the fuck do they want for that? I bet it's like, the online leads. Oh, you want internet sales for cars? Yikes. I mean, I guess internet sales would probably be better than not as much, not customer facing, I guess. That'd be different. All right, load me in here so I can die real quick. I need to kill PMCs or scavs. It doesn't matter which. But with this thing, I'm not gonna kill players. Probably. Probably not. It'd be funny though. Okay. Question is, can I make it over there? Maybe not. I'm on the wrong side of the map. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh, you're back? Yeah, we're gonna switch the dress to impress later. Thanks for coming back. Not much has changed. I'm still boring. But, you know. That's what's to be expected, I suppose. Mr. Lupo's beans. I don't need his beans, dude. Get his beans out of my face. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? Let's go check in here. A whole lot of nothing. More nothing. I just haven't played this for so long. I might do Delta Force, in all honesty. It's basically the same thing, just faster paced. A little more action, at least, depending on how you play. Ooh. The candy? No, I missed it. Hold on. It's so hard to see, but there's a little piece of ammo in there. I still need to make it all the way across the other side of this map. And it's going to take a minute. What is that? AK-7 for you. I don't need it. I don't want it. No, thank you. I thought I heard like a footstep over there, but maybe not. It's pretty quiet there, so that's hard to say. What'd you go off and watch, out of curiosity? Was Queso not on? I don't even know how much he streams, to be honest. Going solo in Delta Force is brutal. That's kind of why I don't want to play it. I've done it before, but if you run into like an actual team, you get kind of hosed. And it's just like, ugh, what is this? Oh. So it's an extract that you can go use Interesting. What kind of cookies? On cookies? I usually just have to stick with Oreos. Unless I go visit the parents, and then occasionally they bake, and it's awesome. Oh, there you go. Well, if it works, it works. What's the other ones? Crumble cookies? I have not tried crumble cookies. I don't like paying $10 for one cookie, but still kind of want to try them. I don't think they'd be that... like, how good could they be? They can't be that good, right? But for $10, I'm expecting a lot. I haven't heard any gunshots yet. Which is kind of a good and a bad thing. They're okay. Yeah. I think it's just overhyped. Like any other kind of store. I mean, it's not like a local bakery, right? That's a little different. But they're also like 7,000 pounds of sugar. So it's like, yeah, I mean, are they really good cookies or are they just sugar? I don't like going over here because I can get shot through the windows. They opened up this area right here, so those windows, people can hide in them. I don't know if that's going to count for a kill or not. I want his rifle. I think I'm in the right spot where I actually have to kill things, so this could work, might not work. Not this turning me to talking about baking. Like, who doesn't like baking? Like, come on. I usually talk about what chat wants to talk about. You never know. Full of surprises. I can't appreciate cookies or baking. Like, come on. Come on. Can a guy have some hobbies? All right. Maybe I'm just really good at baking. Can we talk about getting baked? I mean, maybe. Nah, I don't do that anymore. I'm not cool anymore. I actually talked about this like the other day with the Tarkov friends I was playing with. I don't have anything against smoking. Smoking's fine. It's illegal. You can do it in my state. Who gives a shit? But I've always had like more anxiety when I smoke, so I never enjoyed it as much. So I don't know. Like I had a hard time relaxing with it. Like if I'm by myself, maybe I'll be able to relax. But I think it's just something about it that doesn't agree with me in the best way. If that makes sense. It's like I knew I heard something. These crafty Russians just creeping all over the place. I hope these count. Shit. Nope. This is technically not the industrial plant, so these don't count. Legal here too. I've experienced chill but being giddy. I mean, you could always try like LSD. You can try some psychedelics. Like, I mean, that's up to you. Those are a little different. Mushrooms are a thing. That's a player. I wonder if I can go up there without making noise. Gonna fucking grenade my ass. I know it. I don't think I need to kill people in this area, right? Maybe it's the next building over. I think it's that one that I need to be in to kill people in. I think it's this building here. Problem is, I don't know where he is. Can I not jump in there? The fuck? I got widow eggs. I have really shitty ammo in this gun too. Like really shitty ammo. It's not good. Alright, where are they at? Do I need a drill? Maybe. I'm so dead. Let's see if that counted. No. Why does that not count? Is this not the industrial plant? It looks like an industrial plant. Oh my god, it's so loud. Happy belated birthday. Thanks for the 830 stars, man. I appreciate you. Those are the first stars I've seen in years. I can finally feed my family. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'll have to reach out to you and chat with you a little bit about the real estate stuff, because I don't know. I'm tempted. And then maybe go through that and start there.
Happy belated B-Day, dude.
I don't know.
You rock.
I didn't realize that was gonna pop up. That's crazy. Wait, is this not the door I can go in? No, it's not this one. Huh. I might be in the wrong building. There's still a player running around out here too. I look at my extracts again. I need to figure out where I need to go. The other extract that I went to last time. So if this isn't where I need to go, then where do I need to go? Oh, I hear something in the grass out here. There's like a wall back there and there's someone there. Maybe it's over here? I'll give you an honest opinion, yeah. I mean, that's probably helpful. Maybe a little, you know? Now, how do I get out of here? Oh, it's a chassis. I thought it was a gun. I was like, I don't think that's a gun without a barrel, right? Like, no. Really? Guess I'll die, I suppose. Okay, thanks, dude. He just refused to die. That was kind of weird, actually. I thought he would have died. And he took my arm. Rude. Very rude. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. Oh, fuck. Night vision goggles. Fuck. There's a player nearby. I think that was a player voice line, but I can't tell because I'm not super familiar. How's the card shop going? I mean, the big deck card shop is pretty cool. I just haven't utilized that thing for a little while. I probably should. Where am I supposed to kill these things at? Never been up here before. This is new to me. Oh shit. That's awkward. Excuse me. Thank you. He's just letting me walk up there. What kind of ammo you got, though? That's a better question. It's 9mm. Probably doo-doo ammo. Yeah, it's always gonna be doo-doo ammo. Oh, not always, but probably. I might take it just so I have extra. The question is, where do I want to go? Let the 6 hours begin. So what are you doing? Just sitting there for 6 hours talking to people? I might dip out on you and grab some food and then maybe come back in an hour. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. There was a real estate development nearby where I took my family, I took my mom and my dad there to go look at like new construction. And it was something like they would always have the same real estate agent sitting there at like a like some of the open houses, but they were always open, like they're trial homes essentially, like they're pre-built already, and then the rest of them were being manufactured. So they just sit there all day. All day. And I was like, that's kind of a lot, you know? Like, but hey, people want to buy homes, so. You do what you can, I guess. I gotta figure out where I need to kill these scavs at. So I get points for this. It just takes one to make the day worth it. Yeah, that's probably fair too. It's like, you guys should be paying me fucking hourly. I got my bills to pay. This commission ain't shit. Maybe it is. You never know. Like when I did the car thing, like to go look at like the car lot, I was like, I wonder what kind of foot traffic they have in there. And I drove by it today on a Saturday, and there were 10, 20 people out in the lot running around, and I was like, okay, so people are buying cars. So maybe there's a chance if I want to do that. I'd pay my bills. But not sure if that's what I want to do or not. But if a deal takes 6 hours of work and you get paid $3 grand, that's $500 per hour. Yeah, that's true. I guess the better question is how many deals are you making? I need to figure out where I need to kill these scavs at, because it's really annoying. That's warehouse 17, factory shacks, warehouse. Boiler extract room. Fuck, where? Let me get out of here. Is it Z111 or something? Yeah. Well, he probably got me with a heavy bleed, huh? You rat. It's weird because someone else is shooting. There's a shotgun. Oh, that sounds great. Oh, I probably need food. Shit. This is gonna kill me, probably. It's definitely gonna dehydrate me. He's so mad. Isn't there a way out over here? Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe I need to kill him in that building. Maybe this one. Or no, is it the one with a door on it? I don't know. It's one of them. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe it's players and not scavs. That's also another thing that's possible too. Maybe. Someone's over there. I don't have any heals. Running out of ammo. I don't think my 9mm is gonna cut it right there. Unfortunately. Hope he misses. Maybe it's this building. Maybe it's that one that I need to get kills in. I thought it was the other one. I could just be wrong. Gotta put some ammo. Yeah. Problem is I don't have a lot of... I can't really buy good 9mm ammo yet. I don't think I'm a high enough level yet. That's a bit of a problem. Not a big one, just a slight problem. But, you know, we'll get there when we do. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Oh, guys, Aaron fucked up. At 1,500 days? Goddamn. Oh, I'm bleeding again. That's weird. The fuck? Why am I bleeding? What happened? $2K days? Shit. 119,900? Oh, yeah. That's that's fucking crazy. Oh, I do need to get out of here. Actually, there might be food and water in here. That might help. Nah, let's just go for it. Before my character passes out. Oh. I started following me when I used to play on PUBG. Yeah, PUBG was a good time. I haven't seen Stone play it forever. He played Call of Duty recently. He shows up in my timeline all the time on like Twitter and other platforms when he goes live. And I guess he's checking it out because he wants to do what do you call it? I think the new map, Verdansk, I think when it comes back. Yeah, it's funny you actually said that in your phrase. Now I need to figure out where I need to kill these things at in order to get the quest done, because that didn't really help me much. What quest is it? That's the better question. But PUBG was fun. They put out some updates not too long ago, and I think there's a rumor that PUBG 2 is a thing. I think that's been around for a while. Spartacus still plays? Really? I figured he's play COD mostly. Huh. Now that's interesting. Oh, I need to turn that in. Yeah, I figured he would be a COD player. You know, not so much playing PUBG. I don't remember him playing PUBG. Then again, I didn't really know him that well, so it's hard to say. He's more of like friends of a friend, you know, kind of a thing. I can't really remember the last time we talked or ever really played together. I don't think we ever really did. Because I think he would always bring him in with like other people, and then occasionally, you know, he'd just be in the circle of friends. Oh god, the ammo's so bad. Where can I get good 9mm ammo? That's a good question. Oh, Magnum. Shotgun ammo. Ew. Need more heals. Oh, who knows? I went through the KCR recently on my new job and thought of you. Oh, yeah? What are you doing now? What's your new job? I might be getting a new job. I haven't decided. What's up, Bevy? How you doing, man? Sorry I didn't see your comment. I just saw that you banned somebody. That's fucking hilarious. Probably a bot. How's life going? All right, 9mm ammo. Who sells it? Let's see. 9x19. I don't even know what ammo to buy for this thing. All the ammo I think I could buy for 9mm is really bad. 9x18, 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 18, 18. I could buy this, the PSO ammo. Ugh. Maybe... That's such bad ammo. Oh, you're driving? Nice. Gotcha. I always felt like that'd be an interesting job. If you can have the same route all the time, I don't know if it'd be that bad, but if you have to like long haul, I don't know if I would like or hate that more. But if you're always driving the same route and you can get home and potentially see your friends, family, whatever, that'd be nice. But if you're on the road constantly for long distances, I don't know if I'd like or hate that. All right, how much of this do I need? Not that much. The problem is if I shoot someone with this ammo, they're not gonna die. I guess I do have FMJ ammo. It's the same thing. It's really bad. But can I just get away with killing scavs with this? That's all I need. Really. Hmm. And I need to figure out what quest that is. Oh, I completely forgot I needed to do the marker. Which one did I forget? Oh, I know. I even walked past it. Shoot. I do have a marker with me, so I could do that quest too. And then I need... what do I need? It's not that one. Not that one, not that one. I'll eliminate Rashala. Fun time. A daily. I can do that. Where is this quest? That one. Not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. What is the industrial plant on customs? There's a YouTube video. Yeah, I'm over the road going all over the places. Oh, shit. Well, as long as you're enjoying it, that's not bad. Good to hear it, Bevy. What have you been doing lately? This quest was not in the game when I played. I don't know. Oh, it is that building. Okay. That makes more sense. Can I even get scavs in that building? Yeah, so I was in the wrong building. Last time I was in K's right after that mini blizzard. Oh, that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it fucking sucked though. Like it became super cold for like a few days, and then like the next day it was like 74 degrees. It's like what? But that's the Midwest for you. We just have weird weather, like very weird weather from time to time. Do I stream on other platforms? Twitch and YouTube at the moment. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick and try to get this mission done. At least one of them. I don't know if I'll get the scav one done, but I could probably plant the tracker, and we'll see if we can do that. 1 second. All right, I made it back. So I gotta get kills inside that one location that I wasn't in last time. Oops. But at least I know where I'm at now. So many new buildings. New things to learn. Ooh, I could go sell Toyotas. I feel like Toyotas would sell themselves. Like you don't have to do much. Real estate showing partner. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Super fun. Buy this house, please. I need to provide for my family. A good strategy. Alright, I don't need to go there. I need to go that way. That way. Not that way. That way. And I have the shittiest ammo. It does not pierce armor. So, face shots only. Fuck, that doesn't sound good. That's kind of where I'm going to. Shit! Oh, did I not eat and drink? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, this is going to be a very short, very quick raid. Good times. I have a plan. Sometimes there's a duffel back here. And we'll see what happens. Pause. What's up? There's no pausing in online games. We're swamped with Chinese cars lately. Actually decent quality. Oh, face shots. Yeah, face shots. What? Hmm? You never know, man. Sometimes you just gotta... What the fuck was that? Well, I gotta go that way where that guy's shooting things. And I don't like that because I don't really have the ammo to fight people. Scavs, yes. People, maybe. But I gotta shoot him in the face. Yo! Oh, that's not good. Oh shit, bad timing. I think I killed him. I think I got him in the face, but I think he has a friend. Yeah, he's dead. But there's someone down that direction. I need food and water so bad. Well, he's dead, but where's his buddy? Or is this a, it's 55. God damn. I'm just gonna make that quick. He's got Zuck armor too. That dude just got shot in the face. In a not so friendly way. And I got really lucky. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the fuck? What level? This account is like level 12 or something. It's just a baby. Why? What are you doing? Stop. Just open the game. I don't know why it keeps tapping me out. What the fuck? I'm dead. I can't do anything. Every time I tab, like it just cuts me out of the game. I don't know why. What if I just close it and then reopen it and reconnect? I think there's something wrong with like my keyboard or mouse or something. I don't know. It's in like in full screen windowed or something. I mean, if I can play and get out, that's fine. And I'll fix it later. I just don't know what I pressed. Maybe F12 or something? I don't know. A new PC and get back to games. You do need a console. You could always get like a Steam Deck, like a handheld, but that only plays so well. You probably just want like a monitor TV in there and then throw a console in there and call it a day. My character needs food or he's gonna die, which is not good. And I'm not sure where I can find food in the game. I could also just try to run to the extract. I kind of don't have ammo in this. There's no mag. I'll probably be dead by the time I spawn in. Oh, here we go. All F4, yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I'm dead. Another player found me. I was like, maybe if I just hide in there, it'll be fine. But I don't know if I like walked around or disconnected and walked out in the open when I disconnected and closed out of the game. But that's just how it goes. I'm gonna go get food, and then I don't know if I'll come back or not. Probably not, but we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I need to eat, so I will maybe see you guys some other time. Take it easy.